9mm in a revolver might not be the most conventional handgun setup you might have heard. But hey, it is still a revolver and a 9mm, so it's kinda easy to see what kind of magic the two can deliver. Well, they don't actually create magic, but oh boy, when they shoot, they could really make threats quote-unquote disappear. Hey, this is your boy Ted from Line 45, and today, I'm going to show you some of the top options for a 9mm revolver you can use as an everyday carry. But first, let me do this quick plug. Hit the like and subscribe button. All those buttons you can see below. I know it feels like a hassle, but those simple clicks mean a lot for my channel. Now, let's get back to the good stuff. Rock Island Armory AL 9.0. Let me start with the AL 9.0 of RIA, or Rock Island Armory. My first encounter with this revolver was its .357 Magnum version, and that one rocked me with good impressions. The same thing I can say with its 9mm model. Basically, the 9mm AL 9.0 uses a medium frame and features a 3-inch full underlug barrel. This barrel is made from steel, and interestingly, this barrel isn't machined from a single block of steel. Instead, the AL9 utilizes a steel barrel sleeve, which is beneficial since it reduces the manufacturing cost of the revolver. The AL9 is about 6.75 inches long and has a height of 4 inches. It's on the thicker side of things, at 1.5 inches long, while its weight is certainly what you expect from a compact revolver, which is about 31 ounces when unloaded. These numbers show that this particular gun has the right size and heft, which makes it an ideal everyday firearm. It uses a serrated ramp front sight and an adjustable notch rear. It's pretty standard in my opinion, but they work really well. Its trigger is a smooth double action, single action, and it also includes a transfer bar safety. The double action is about 11 pounds, but feels lighter because of the smoothness and crispness of the trigger. Meanwhile, the single action pull is a nice 4 pounds, which is suitable for quick follow-ups. Its 6-shot cylinder rotates counterclockwise and is retrofitted for the 9mm. Notably, this is the same length as the cylinder used in its .357 Magnum variant. The revolver's grip is good. The slight palm swell, pebbled finish, and finger grooves somehow ensure that you can secure and control the revolver comfortably. Of course, I have nothing but praise for its accuracy. My 5-shot group at 15 yards averaged 2.1 inches, while using 115 grain and 135 grain ammo. That tells a lot about how accurate and reliable the AL9 is. Taurus Model 905. The next one we have here is the Model 905 of Taurus. It's a stainless steel revolver that weighs 22 ounces and features a 2-inch barrel, meaning that this thing is a snubby and has the right to become a concealed carry firearm. Its cylinder holds 5 rounds of 9mm, and this has been advantageous for the most part. Aside from the fact that the 9mm is a widely available and affordable ammo, there are also defensive loads of 9mm that are optimized for short barrels. Now, since this gun shoots a rimless cartridge, it really benefits from the service of moon clips. Taurus is aware of this and has included 5 moon clips in its package. Similar to other double-action revolvers, manual safeties are not present in the architecture of the Model 905. What it has is a heavy trigger pull and its transfer bar safety that works hand in hand with its flat-face hammer to strike its firing pin. And hey, this revolver already has the Taurus security system. It's a setup that prevents the action and hammer from actuating, even if you accidentally pull the trigger. The fixed sights of the Model 905 aren't that flashy, but they are quite effective in giving precise sight pictures. All I can say is that the sight picture is similar to a mini Patridge sight, which is damn great. At distances of 7 yards or nearer, it's not difficult for the factory Model 905 to average 1 inch or so. There's a bit of recoil, I know, but that's what you can expect from a small revolver chambered in 9mm. Of course, I'm aware that snub nose revolvers are the trickiest to shoot. However, this isn't the case with the Model 905. The double-action trigger pull doesn't feel like a hindrance. Its grip is considerably nice, and I had no reliability issues regardless of the ammunition I used on it. Ruger LCR. I had to include the Ruger LCR here because, in terms of popularity, this one is arguably the one that gets the most opinions. It's also unique in the sense that the revolver uses not a metal frame but a polymer. Now, does this configuration work? Well, yes. You see, Ruger took some calculated risk to fit a polymer frame on this revolver. Fortunately, Ruger knows what it's doing, and it achieved what it wanted with the LCR, which is to make it a lightweight alternative for a concealed carry revolver. So far, this is one of the lightest revolvers you can get right now. If not, this might be actually the lightest. It only tips the scale at 17 ounces when unloaded. But even if it has a polymer frame, both its 1.87-inch barrel and cylinder are still authentic stainless steel. Moon clips are still integral to its operation. They make the process of ejecting spent casings and reloading a lot more reliable. Another aspect that I love about this revolver is its smooth double-action-only trigger. It has a clean and consistent pull that maximizes every ounce of accuracy that the revolver has. Who knows when you are going to need it? Regardless, there's a guarantee that this polymer revolver is reliable at common self-defense distances, which is about 5 to 15 yards. The lightweight nature of this gun makes it undoubtedly snappy. Add to the fact that it's chambered in 9mm. Fortunately, this issue is dampened by the Hogue Tamer monogrip, which absorbs recoil efficiently and keeps the LCR under control. Charter Arms Pitbull. The Charter Arms Pitbull is perhaps one of the more notable options for a 9mm revolver, even though it didn't start to be chambered in a semi-auto cartridge. Back when it was introduced in 2012, this revolver was offered originally in 40 Smith & Wesson cartridges. From that setup alone, it's clear that Charter Arms wanted the Pitbull to be a backup gun for law enforcement personnel. Eventually, 45 ACP and 9mm variants of the Pitbull were launched, and between the two, the 9mm really caught the attention of many shooters. But what makes this revolver special? Well, it has to be its rimless cartridge extractor system. This allows the revolver to chamber and eject 9mm loads without the need for the help of moon clips. Yes, you heard it right. This revolver doesn't have those clips. I know that other shooters don't mind using those moon clips, but without them, the Pitbull is a lot more practical for everyday carry. It simplifies the way you reload the gun, and of course that the rounds will be ejected reliably. The Pitbull has a 5-shot capacity and is slotted on a stainless steel cylinder. Even the frame is made from steel, so there are no qualms when it comes to its durability. Despite the metal construction, this thing only weighs 22 ounces or so. It's not bothersome to carry this revolver at all. It's also a compact handgun. The 2.2-inch barrel will tell you that. Surely this isn't for long-range shootouts, but for close quarters, the Pitbull is a beast. Its double-action, single-action trigger is what you expect from a revolver. The double-action is smooth, while the single-action is light for rapid firing. It's snappy, but remains precise, thanks to its fixed sights and ergonomic grip. As far as I'm concerned, the Pitbull is a reliable option when the fight stays at 7 to 15 yards. Smith & Wesson Pro 9-86. Although this revolver costs over $1,000, the Performance Pro 9-86 is still worth purchasing. I mean, if you have the greens, I suggest you try this wheelgun for yourself. Similar to any other Performance Center product, the Pro 986 is designed to be precise, reliable, and ergonomic. The carry version of the Pro 986 has a 2.5-inch barrel, and it really tells that the gun is meant for comfortable concealment. I know that a 2.5-inch barrel might make you question its accuracy. However, based on multiple range tests, this revolver is accurate within practical range, or when you are shooting targets at 7 to 10 yards. Keep in mind that the Pro 986 brings a number of Performance Center upgrades. For example, the hand-fitted action and finely tuned trigger contribute a lot to ensuring consistently accurate shot placement every single time. Its rear sight is adjustable, while the fiber optic front sight is easy to see regardless of the lighting condition. One certain edge of the Pro 986 is its capacity. Look, most revolvers out there have 5 or 6 shot cylinders. That's not a new thing. But what if I tell you that this revolver has a 7-round cylinder? It's just a rhetorical question, but I know that it made you raise your eyebrows. This cylinder operates smoothly, and so far, Smith & Wesson knows its ways when it comes to rugged and smooth cycling cylinders. Those who are interested in using this as an EDC need to know that this revolver isn't lightweight. It weighs around 34 ounces when unloaded, but that's the heft needed to counteract its recoil. Of course, this means that the Pro 986 isn't as snappy as most of the pocket revolvers available today. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please hit the subscribe button and notification bell. Just press all the buttons. Those little clicks are free, but they help the channel a lot. Stay sharp, stay safe, and remember, it's not just about the shot, it's about mastering the craft. Until next time, lock and load.